The TH sound, both voiced and voiceless, meaning v and are quintessential English sounds. That means you need to have a clear TH sound to be understood. Now, below or here, what we're going to go over is a comparison of a word with a TH sound, whether it's v or f, hopefully you can hear. But beside it is a word that is commonly substituted for that word with the TH because maybe the speaker cannot say the TH sound. So what the English speaker hears is the word on the right. So the word on the left is the word that the speaker wants to say. The word on the right is what oftentimes the speaker does say and what the English speaker hears. Got it? Let's get started. So on the left, I'll say the word, and then on the right, I'll say it and I'll go slowly so you can really hear it and think about it. This is not so much minimal pair work, but I would definitely listen for contrast. Let's do it. Think, sink. Two very different words. Think, sink. Myth, miss. Thought, sought. Faith, face. Theme, team. Thing, ting. Think, think. Then, zen. Thin, sin. That, dat. Thought, taught. Then, den. The, da. So as you can see above, there are a lot of, so what a language does. If it does not have the TH sound, it uses a sound from, the speaker will use a sound from their own language that is close enough. That's why, for example, with the word think, maybe the person saying this and their language, they don't have th, but they have another sound using your teeth. It's not using your tongue, it's using your lips. So in English, we have we have both and. But for this person coming from that language, is the closest sound they have to TH. Also, like the word then, again, maybe in a lot of languages, the closest sound is another voiced sound, z, zen. Thin and sin, voiceless and voiceless. That and dat, again, voiced and voiced. So oftentimes the learner knows that a sound is voiced or voiceless, but it's where to put your tongue or to use your lip. They don't quite understand the mechanics of making the sound. So hopefully by comparing these two lists, you can start to fine tune where your tongue should go and making distinctions between these close sounds. Let's go further down. These common words have a voiced v, like that, these, there, and the. You should really have a good buzz going on with your voice box here, with your larynx. And really, you should feel it on your tongue as the air is coming through. That, these, there, the. Give it time. Let your voice buzz before you continue on to the vowel. When I speak naturally, I still initiate with the voice, before carrying on with the word. That, these, there, the. As a language learner, you need to give yourself and your muscles time to learn these patterns. The next little bit, the little list here, we're using the voiceless TH. And that is an incorrect one. So don't look at this one. I need to correct that. Through, think, three. This one is actually though. Don't do that one. I have to fix it. Through, think, three. For that one, you don't want any buzz of your voice. You just want, think of it like a snake. It's kind of fun to do, and you can watch yourself and maybe you'll cringe at first, but then it becomes kind of fun. And the TH sound can be more difficult for different speakers in different parts of a word. So for example, the beginning, the middle, and the end, these sounds can become even more difficult because you have other sounds around it. So I'm going to go through the list and you can follow with me. We'll do it across beginning, middle, end, so you can kind of compare and contrast how it sounds to you, how it feels to you. Is it more difficult in the beginning, the middle, or the end? I will say that at the end, it's usually going to be voiceless. Be in the middle, it's oftentimes voiced. But none of these are voiced here. Let's give it a try. Theme, athlete, bath, third, author, booth, thirst, bathtub, breath, thorns, ethical, length, 30, empathy, death, thought, everything, mouth, thumb, faithful, math, thing, marathon, south, think, hypothesis, tooth, 31, mathematics, bird bath, 32, pathologist, blacksmith, 33, youthful, youth, 34, sympathetic, locksmith, 35, amphitheater, youth. And I put a note here that practicing your numbers is a really great way to clean up your TH sound. I know numbers are difficult for a lot of speakers of different levels. Practice your numbers. Again, you can do this with Google Docs and see if the Google Docs can actually hear clearly your numbers. Now here's a chart of using the voiced TH sound. Again, as I said earlier, it's easier to have, if you're speaking, to have the voiceless TH at the end of a word, but sometimes it's voiced. Oftentimes, it's voiced in the middle of the sentence. And of course, we talked about initiating a word with your voice. Here. All right. So let's start just like we did the last chart and follow along. Van, although, bathe, that, bather, breathe, the, bathing, clothe, the, bother, lathe, there, breather, loathe, them, brother, scathe, then, mother, seethe, these, father, smooth, this, either or either, teethe, those, rhythm, soothe, thus, feather, tithe, thy, gather, wreathe. And what you'll find is oftentimes the TH sound can differentiate along with the vowel, whether it's bath for a noun or bathe, the verb. Same thing with breath and breathe, cloth and clothe.